Donald Trump is engaged in a Twitter war with Long Beach Compton, the LBC, Snoop Double G. And this is a result of this video by Snoop Dogg that shows him shooting, and I use the word shooting very loosely here, shooting Donald Trump, a clown caricature of Donald Trump. This is a story. This is, again, a story that I saw like 2 or 3 days ago, but I didn't move on it because I'm like, when you actually watch the video, you see how satirical the video is. I'm not going to justify or defend Snoop, but it was not what conservative talking heads wanted to make it out to be. I've seen everyone say that this is a video of Snoop assassinating Donald Trump or pretending to assassinate Donald Trump. In reality, it was a clown show. And I'll put it on your screen so that you can see it yourself. The actual images, not the photoshopped images. You see Snoop Dogg in pointing a gun towards clown Donald Trump, and then he fires the gun, and it's a clown gun. And the clown gun does what clown guns do. It says bang, like something out of a cartoon. All right. So that's now. In terms of me, just me, before I give my other critique, just me, if you're not going to be helpful, don't do anything, right? Think these things through. Think of how it looks. Think of the ramifications. Think about the people who can make and take that as an opportunity to undermine your efforts, right? And I guess I shouldn't put this at the feet of Snoop because he's probably not really concerned about the coherent structure of a resistance against Donald Trump, a political resistance against Donald Trump. He's just doing his thing. Nevertheless, it's still not helpful one iota at all. Think it through. Think about it. I mean, you should expect a knock on the door from the Secret Service, even with this quote unquote satirical take. What you can expect even more so is the alt-right conservative, and not even just the alt-right, just the conservative apparatus to take this and to truncate the fact that you're being satirical and even edit your image to not show a bang, but to a clown gun, but to show a gun firing. You should expect that they're going to take that, seize upon that, and try to score as many political points as they can. But again, maybe that's too much to ask for Snoop Dogg. I digress. But what has transpired as a result of this is the president of the United States, instead of sitting back and allowing the Secret Service to take care of it, Donald Trump does what Donald Trump does. And I'll put the tweet on the screen. He said, "Can you imagine what the outcry would be if Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time." I mean, so legitimately, like if didn't Ted Nugent do something? There's this pastor take an image of Barack Obama and burn the image in effigy? There have been plenty of occasions where people do things not even in the attempt of being satirical against every president, including President Barack Obama. But of course, this gives Snoop, this is an example of how your actions can be used against you. This gives Donald Trump the opportunity to play the victim, which nobody plays the victim better than white Christian conservative men. They are the best at playing the victim when they are by far the greatest victimizers in world history. But I digress. So this is Donald Trump's statement on Twitter. Lo and behold, little Bow Wow. I'm sorry, just Bow Wow. I'm sorry, not Bow Wow, but Shad Moss or whatever the hell his name is. He gets involved and makes it even worse. Or let's say he doesn't make it better. And this is Shad Moss at Bow Wow, whatever the hell his name is. He said, "Hey, yo, real Donald Trump, shut your punk ass up talking ish about my uncle Snoop Dogg before we pimp your wife and make her work for us." Man, Bow Wow, nah, bruh. Sit down somewhere. You're making a bad situation worse, number one. Number two, expect the knock on your door from the Secret Service. And number three, you're lame, bruh. I'm sorry. You're lame because I have never, while everybody in the world concedes that it is 100% okay to jump on Donald Trump and call him out to be the piece of crap that he is, when you do it, everybody takes a step back and say, wait a minute, this nigga lame. Bow out. So like, it's like think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where everybody's in a room, everybody's laughing and joking, everybody's having a good time, and this one lame dude steps up and says something, and everybody look at him like, dude, bow out. Shut the hell up. So, number one, you're not helping the situation out. Number two, bow wow, you're going to get a knock on the door, and you should get a knock on the door from the Secret Service because that's just how it goes. And number three, dude, you still lost. As much as America hates Donald Trump, they think you're even more lame. All right. If you want to respond, and we're talking about Twitter beef between the president of the United States and rappers. This is literally where we've gotten, folks. If you want to see how TIP, this is how you respond. I wish I could read it all without editing myself, but I know we have kids listening, so forgive the self-censorship. This is TIP's response. He says, Snoop Dogg is an effing legend, you effing tangerine, tan, muskrat, scrotum skin, lace fade, possum, fur wiggin, alternative fact, atomic dog, diarrhea face ass man. Leave our legend's name out your effing mouth, you old, I can't even read that one, smelling at mouth, and continue to focus on dividing minorities, building barriers, alienating immigrants, effing up this country like you've been doing. You want to be dictator, president, level F boy. Bow wow, leave this to the grown men in the room and the grown women. Leave it to the grown non-gender conforming people, because that's how you do it, Bow Wow. You don't stoop to misogynistic, sex slave, stereotypical caricatures of the black community. Like, Bow Wow, come on, man. Shout out to T.I. That's how you do it. But anyway, the point of the matter, the fact of the matter is the fact that we're actually able to discuss and have to discuss, really, because this is the president of the United States engaging in a Twitter war with rappers. Not that rappers aren't people with whom we should, it's not like they're any less of Americans or anything, but we're talking about the president of the United States. For once in his life, he needs to shut the hell up and just pretend. No, you're an actor, right? Pretend to be presidential for just 24 hours. Can you do that? Can you be presidential for not even 48 hours, 24 hours without showing us how small of a human being you really are? That's the dilemma here. That's the real problem.